3, go.
Good people, I've been always telling you that we are pushing the way to success and we want to disseminate useful information to you which will make you to become a better person. Today, I have the legend. Gab, tell us, what made you to be the person that you are today?
Do I even know? But I think, Dokotela, thank you for this question. I think it matters the most how one carries self. It matters the most how one equips self with knowledge, information, and continue to upskill yourself as a person. But again, you see, us as people, as mankind, we should strive for growth. And growth should be our most thing that we need in our lives, and we should always understand that growth is not good unless it makes you good for life, and that does not happen by osmosis. It happens when you are working on the ground, encountering challenges and overcoming them, and by so doing you are growing, and as you grow you will become, and in no time when you reflect back you will realize that you have covered a vast journey that happened and you didn't even feel it, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think one of the most important part that I wanted to ask you, I can tell that you are well grounded when it comes to discipline.
Yeah.
Maybe in the Bible, who is the character that you can quote and say, I'm trying to emulate this one?
Well, when it comes to the Bible, you know, it's very difficult for me to quote one character or one scenario or one Bible verse. As I derive so much encouragement from the Bible. You know, you read the book of Luke 2:52 that says, as Jesus Christ was growing up, he grew in stature and wisdom, and he found favor from God and man. And that tells you that working with people on the ground, solving their problems, encountering challenges and coming around them, it will give you a growth. But also serving God through his people, it has got special blessings for it. So don't run away or shy away from that. And again, there's a character of Nicodemus in the Bible who took a journey at night and visited Jesus. And when he visited Jesus, what was burning him was to know where Jesus was getting the power, all the things that were profound that Jesus was doing. Nicodemus asked himself, the Lord, why is this man doing these things? Where is he getting them from? Because Nicodemus knew that this is not of this world.
Yes.
It was coming somewhere and somewhere special, and that is why he embarked on this journey. And I think, therefore, that then calls for us to ask ourselves pertinent questions as to what is it that we want to achieve? And for us to realize that growth and that revelation that Nicodemus realized, where do we go and how do we go about asking for it? So it's important to get closer to Jesus and ask those pertinent questions, and the growth will overwhelm you.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Before I release you, because it's always a pleasure to be with you.
Yeah.
I've just asked you one thing. I'm normally talking about parables.
Yes.
In terms of nature, which plant will you say we can talk about just to close to give a message?
Well, there are a number of plants that provoke, you know, deep thinking when I observe them. But you should observe the baobab tree.
Okay.
And most of the time it survives in dry places. But what it strives for is to detect the moisture. And upon detecting the moisture, it blossoms.
Okay.
At times you won't see its leaves, most of the time rather. But does not mean that the tree is dead. There is life that is happening internally. So us as people, we should strive to have life that is blossoming internally. And we might wither away or encounter challenges, but we should be able to soldier on and strive to realize the goals that we have set for ourselves in the beginning. And by so doing, we will become.
Okay. Wonderful. Good people, here we are. You had the legend, almost 25 years being in the acting industry, but he's still doing it. And I believe that in future, we will come to him, ask the words of wisdom again. Today I've been blessed to share so much and achieve so much knowledge and wisdom from him. I hope you are inspired, good people. That is our aim, to make sure that you become the better version of yourself. Build on what you already have, your strength. Thank you so much.
Say da.
Bafuyi.